When politics doesn't adequately include all members of society, important decisions about budgets and policies are weaker and less effective.
In Kenya, there are at least 1 million people with disabilities. But, like other places in the world, they are severely underrepresented and excluded from decision-making. For PWDs in Kakamega County, 2 issues were at the forefront of their minds: employment and access to public services.
When I look back at 2017 and then I look back today in 2024, there are 2 different worlds because when we came in 2017, employment of PWDs within the county was not an issue.
For me, the big challenge is about access to information, like more especially for the deaf people, because communication is a barrier. And many people in the county or many people who work with the government or the service provider, many of them, they don't know how to communicate with the deaf.
Hali ilikuwa ngumu kwa sababu wakati huo ungeweza kupata ramu, kulikuwa tuna stairs, kutembea, movement ilikuwa ni ngumu. Ukiingia katika mikutano tukuwa na sign language, na same pia hata katika bunge letu kama ungeleta motion yoyote yenye inaenda na disability.
This is pure exclusion. PWDs were not included, they were excluded. In literally all spheres of the county assembly, they were totally excluded. Secondly, when you look at, as a politician, when you look at democracy here within the county, it means PWD were not included because when it comes to enactment of bills, public participation, which is a very important function, public participation, a very important component, PWDs were not included.
WFD worked with the Action Network for the Disabled, ANDI, in Kenya to help create a way for members of the County Assembly in Kakamega, one of Kenya's 47 counties, to meet people with disabilities, PWDs, and understand their ideas and concerns.
So we realized that something needs to be done. And through the effort of WFD, we now agreed amongst ourselves that we need now to come together and work together as a team. So after agreeing that we need to work together, we said for us to even push for our agenda, push for our issues, we need to come up with the disability bill. But as the OPDs, organizations of persons with disabilities, we realized the need and we really discussed these issues, and even our MCAs agreed with us that for us to move, for us to achieve anything as persons with disability, then we need the legislation part of it to be fixed. So from that time we began the discussions around Kakamega County Disability Act.
We participated well and we were fully involved, successful, until in 2022 the bill was approved and the former governor endorsed it. And that is where we are today, which we can also count as part of the success for what we have achieved.
The Kakamega County Disability Act has helped foster disability inclusion within Kakamega County.
Things have changed. Although we haven't actually met the 5% threshold, but there's great improvement. When you go to the hospitals, there's great improvement. When you go to schools, there's great improvement, specifically the ECD. When you get into our own county workforce, there is also some great improvement.
We are now not complainants, but we are also working to help the government realize the agenda of supporting persons with disabilities. So which means we own this act because we participated on the planning table, on preparing at the initial stage. We also participated in public participation, and now we are participating in the implementing.
Now we can speak for ourselves. Now we can also champion the issue of disability. Yeah.
As changemakers in Kenya have shown, democracy gives us the power to solve real-world problems and affect billions of lives. Inclusive and effective democracies are better at delivering services fairly and investing in a future where everyone benefits.
If I had not joined any disability movement or any group, I would not have been where I am right now. So I would encourage persons with disability, girls, women, to be in groups. However small the groups are, you never know.
Democracy can solve the problems that matter to people, but it does not thrive on its own.
My dream is that when I wake up one day and find that Kenya has an equal platform, an equal environment for everybody, a society that is discriminative free, a society that is totally inclusive on the ground, actually on the ground, not on paper.
Support democracy, support change.